Wake them up, wake them up, wake them up. What it is, what it
Wow.
do, my people. Hey, it's
What's
another
going on?
edition of Sports Fire. I'm your man, Sportsanator Terrell. I got a couple of my Sportsanators with me. Y'all introduce yourself.
Go ahead, Sportsanator J. Rob. Introduce yourself.
My name J Rod. I'm from Miami, but I'm in Atlanta right now. You know, we on Sports Fire with it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
most deaf. And who do we hate? All liars.
All
Totally.
right, man.
Our lives. Our lives.
We got a good show for y'all tonight, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all already know Sportsanator Rojo needs no introduction. He's the man with the master plan behind all this goodness. Let's get it. But tonight we're gonna start off with a hot topic, man. We got nothing hotter than the Miami Heat. Yes, sir. Y'all see them. Currently in the playoffs right now, kicking ass. You know, we came into the start of this playoff with a 53-29 winning season. Yes, sir. They are hot. Gentlemen, how y'all feel about them Heat?
I love them. I mean, I have no complaints about them.
They got to step their game up.
Okay. Now you speaking on the terms of just long term or just like what they got going on right now?
Yeah, like right now. Cause look, it's like, all right, the Heat, Joel not out there right now. Imagine if Joel was out there tonight.
One thing about sports, we don't live off imaginations, my boy. We live off what it is. And right now, he ain't out there.
But look, I'm saying when he come back though, that's gonna be tough. They gotta do something about that.
I agree. He's great talent.
When he come back, man, that man ain't gonna be. He got to get adjusted to that mask again. It's gonna fall up on him. He got to adjust to getting hit in that mask or goggles, whatever he gonna wear.
Yeah.
And we dogs over here.
But look though, when he be out there though, he like a Floyd General. Like his energy changed the way the team play. Him just being out there, like he got Max getting harder. He ain't gonna have to do like too much. He just got get his little ones and then boards.
One thing about it, definitely his team. It's just all about injury. Yeah, always been about injury with him. Always. Yeah. But one thing about the Heat, if you fall in debt with these guys too early, it's over. If he come back game 4 and they already down 2 games, it don't matter what he do. It's a wrap. That's just my firm belief. That's how I feel about the situation right now. But let me let you know why I feel about it for the viewers out there. So far, the first round of the playoffs, this is where the stats went. Talk about balanced attack. Talk about good coaching. Talk about everybody doing their players stepping up. This is what the Miami Heat did. Game 1, 91-115. The Heat. They won by 24 points. Game 2, 105-115. The Heat. They won by 10 points. Notice I said they scored 115, game 1 and game 2. That is a sign of balanced attack, of good chemistry, of a team that's on the pace and they know what they want, a team with an identity. Game 3, 110-111, the Hawks stole that one. But guess what? They stole it by 1. We ain't tripping. Yeah. Came back game 4, 110-86. The Heat won by 24 again. Notice the numbers. First game, they won by 24. Next game, they won by 10. They lost by 1. You see the difference in the deficit? When they lose, they barely lose.
Look,
they win, they kick out.
That's the Hawks, though. Hawks, they not all that. The Hawks barely made it. They was a playing team. They was a playing team, though.
In the NBA, understand this is the hardest profession to ever get into. Everybody that's in the NBA was very, very good, was super raw at one point in time in their life. Whether it was high school, whether it was whether it was college. So everybody on the team is good. So never count that out. Never say, you know what I'm saying, they in the NBA. You feel what I'm saying? They in the playoffs on top of that. But I understand what you're saying, though. I definitely get that. But check this out. The last game, 94-97 Heat by 3. Now I want to point something out here. The Heat scores was just the Heat now. 115, 115, 110, 110, 97. Now you hear how those numbers are just coming back to back like that. That wasn't even planned. That just goes to show good coaching and a team that's chemistry is stronger than what you think. When you can score those same numbers over and over again, that same ballpark, and close out a series like that. That's amazing. How you feel about that, Rojo?
That's good. That's good numbers right there.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
The Heat, I'm going for the Heat though. I feel like they should be beating Philly by more than that right now.
Well, it goes back to what he said. They're all professional athletes. So they're going to, even though Joel is out, they're still going to bring that A game. They're still going to play the professionals. And they're going to play even harder since he's out. And James Harden knows the pressure is all on him. So it just depends on how we start the game really. But a score update is 93-77. See, it's like chess. Put it this way. J-Rob, it's like chess. So you got to begin, which is your opening. Then you got your middle scene. Then you have your end game. See, it's all about your end game. See, Joel is actually the luckiest man in America right now. He don't want to face these dogs, man. We have championship admiration. We're not here to play with you. This is real.
Yeah.
Anything less than a championship is a failure. And it's from the 305.
Straight up.
We didn't play. We didn't add PJ Tucker to play. We didn't add Victor Oladipo, Marquise Morris. We didn't do this to play. We didn't draft all these G League players. Yerksefin, Gabe Vincent. We didn't do this for nothing, people. We're not for no reason. We have the mechanic, Mr. Deadman himself. These people have been waiting all year for this moment to beat up on Joel Embiid. Out with this little girly little hit to the eye. He got a concussion. I knew he was gonna find a way to weasel his way out this game. But anyway, y'all go ahead.
Understand this. Before we get to that, you made a good point though. But one thing about the Heat, I gotta know, the Heat don't just beat people. They tear their hearts out. Let me give you an example. Trae Young's last game, the elimination game, 5.2 seconds left in the game. All they needed was a 3 to tie. And this has been reported by some of the team players that's on that team that's been. They said they needed a 3 to tie, 5.2 seconds. The play was drawn up for Trae Young. As the coach is drawing the play, Trae Young was sitting on the side, not even watching the huddle. He wasn't even looking at the huddle. He wasn't trying to watch the play or none of that. His heart was already taken. He was gone. It was over.
Rest in peace to Trae Young. Rest in peace to Trae Young.
Hey, they was gonna lose anyway though.
Rest in peace to
Ice Trade. They call him Ice Trade. Ice cold is not a good thing. If you're ice cold, I mean, you're off.
That boy was like, he went in, that boy was trash. Hey, rest in peace to Kevin Durant. We ain't forgot about you too, Soldier.
Oh no, we're gonna get to Kevin Durant, but one thing we want to do before
I can't believe KD.
Oh, believe it. It happened. It happened in front of the world to see.
I can't believe it.
Before we get to KD, we're gonna get on KD in a second. Before we get to that, I want to take a personal time out real quick to give a very special player that I feel, and a lot of y'all feel that, especially if y'all from the crib, deserves his flowers before before it's all said and done. But I want to give a special shout out to one Udonis Jonell Haslam. I hope I said that right. If I didn't,
UD, Mr. 305 himself.
Gotta give it to Haslam. Listen, UD, for those that don't know, UD 6'8", 235, played for the Miami Heat, power forward. He did his high school at Samuel Wolfenson in Miami Senior High at Jacksonville. UD played for the Gators, Florida Gators, in college. He's a champion, defensive player. He's everything you want. But we can talk numbers all day with UD. We got, he got that down pat. But I want to just acknowledge the fact and blow up how throughout his whole career, the duration of his career, this man has been never caught up on no scandals or no crazy stuff. It ain't been no cheating. He's a family man, a married man, a leader, a dog. I mean, he checks off all the boxes as just a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just put the athlete aside. So I just want to put that up and highlight that and big it up. You know what I'm saying? Just thank him for being, because it don't matter what teammate he had. If you played with that teammate, he came to the defense, and he just he maintained his composure and stayed professional throughout the whole time. And here's a couple of facts about him that y'all might not know. Me and UD share something in common. Like him, half Puerto Rican, half black. UD's father's black, his mother's Puerto Rican. A lot of y'all didn't know that. Hell, I didn't know that until I did my homework. He started his career in France. And let me tell you something why this last Miami Heat victory was so sweet. One Udonis Haslam tried out for a team before he got to the Miami Heat. It was the Atlanta Hawks, 2002. They tried out for the Hawks. They let him go that same year. So for those that don't know the background story, think about it. They just eliminated him. So I'm pretty sure that was a bittersweet victory for him in deep inside. His father played high school ball. So it was kind of in his genetics, you know. It was in the genes, just really to do what you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like a ball. But how y'all feel about UD as a player, as a man?
Shout out to UD, man. Shout out to J-Rob. Shout out to Sportsanator Terrell. It's been a great show. Let me give you an update on the score. It's 96-77. We have 6 minutes and 48 seconds left. Let's do it, man. It's been another great show. Love you guys. Let's do it again.
For sure.
Hello. Who you with? Sports Fire. Who against? All